preliminary budget that was submitted to the state, approved by the board in January, was $1 million deficit. And as you know, the governor rolled out his budget beginning of February 7th. And as we say, we're kind of cautiously optimistic. Devil's in the details. On the surface, it looks like we're getting a nice increase over what we budgeted. However, he is rolling in 2 formula-driven reimbursements, transportation, as well as Social Security, into the basic education line item. And when you look at that on the surface, it looks like an increase. However, it's based on 11-12 results that haven't been done yet. So going forward, the concern that we have is if you add buses or increase mileage, you're not going to get that transportation reimbursement. And for salary increases and staff increases, you don't get that Social Security reimbursement. So although we're happy that he's allowing us to be a little bit more flexible in how we spend the dollars, the concern is going to be is what red tape goes along with it. One of the biggest concerns that we had was the retirement reimbursement from the state. Our PSERS obligation goes up almost 50% from 8.65% to 12.36% next year. Our concern was the governor was not going to fund that the appropriate amount. In his budget, he does fund it appropriately. We anticipate, leaving out the transportation and the Social Security. We are looking. Dr. Hollister had me budget conservatively with the elimination of the ABG and conservative estimates that we've done. We're looking at about a $35,000 increase just in the basic ed line item. That's kind of where we are now. Those other 2 we're kind of holding off until we hear more details.
The state budget is basically level funding from the governor this year. It appears that he was heard by the many last year, and that cutting education is a risky endeavor, particularly for the long-term future of the Commonwealth. So it looks like the governor has made his budget priorities a little bit different this year. In terms of the Elanco budget, our school district locally, it's going to be another difficult year, but not nearly as difficult as we've seen in the past 2 years. We think we're going to be okay, but the conversations are ongoing. We still, again, as Mr. Ramsey said, the devil's in the details. We're not sure what the long-term effects of the changes are that the governor's proposing, and we're not familiar completely with how he intends to float the money to the school districts. That's not clear yet. So there are some questions that remain, but we're confident that we're in better shape than we have been in.